keys are gone. Boy, you think you hard. Here I come, this is my phone time.
My son is addicted and obsessed with violent video games.
I hear your guns.
Video games are my son's #1 priority. He plays when he wants, where he wants, and for as long as he wants.
Oh no, here we go again. What's on the agenda for today? Well, today we're gonna have a mom's club pitch in their 2 cents on video games instead of actually understanding their kid and figuring out what the real problem is. He plays when he wants, where he wants, and for as long as he wants. Okay, number 1, it sounds like you're pitching an ad for the Nintendo Switch. Haha, play when you want, where you want, for as long as you want. No, but seriously, does she hear herself? The kid is 12. It's the parents' job to tell the kid to get off the console and go to bed. Kids cannot limit themselves like adults. That's why you have to have an adult to be an adult and to tell the kid how to limit himself. But what is up, guys? This is Atozy here today, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today's video's topic will be Fortnite. Because this woman's kid is addicted to Fortnite. So the only logical explanation is to go on to the Dr. Phil show and air your kid on national television. Word. Let's just get into this.
He has stayed on for up to 20 hours. He never comes out of his room to eat with us, but he will yell out from his room, "Peasant, bring me a plate."
Come to me immediately! I request backup immediately!
Well, take away the game or give him chores to finish before he gets to play the game. Make the game be a reward for good behavior. Also, I love how they villainize his stone cold gamer quotes. "Come to me immediately. I need backup immediately." Dr. Phil just slams the ranch button. Off with you, kid. No Fortnite in Kentucky. The ranch is in Kentucky, I think.
Are you just assuming?
I think so. Also, I like how I'm talking about Kentucky as a third world country. That's a joke. I mean, it's not, but it kind of is.
Everyone from Kentucky is like, if you don't get your ass down here, I'm gonna beat your ass, swear to God, run over you with my 4 pickup truck.
That's an almost accurate representation of Kentucky. It's not.
The 2 games that he really likes to play the most are Grand Theft Auto and Fortnite. He gets very excited about the number of kills because the more kills you have, the higher you go in the game. It makes him very aggressive.
Empty it!
His favorite game right now is Grand Theft Auto.
Double barrel! Get it!
It is very violent. They rob, shoot, kill, beat.
Let's empty out this!
Hold up. You went on to Dr. Phil to complain about your kid acting aggressive after you allow him to play a mature 18+ video game with other adults. Guess what? On an 18+ video game, most of the people playing it are going to be adults. So he's going to be playing with adults. The kid's 12. If he's problematic, don't let him play 18+ video games. Obviously, it's situational. But if your kid's problematic, why do you give him privileges like that? Duh. If you don't want him to use this language, number 1, teach him. Number 2, don't let him play violent video games with the mature adults. It's basic no-brainer stuff. They're going on national television to be told. America. We love it. Home of reality television. I feel like America does have some of the best reality television in the world.
Oh yeah. Geordie Shore could never.
I mean, Geordie Shore's pretty trashy, but a lot of stuff in America is very trashy as well.
It's just Trash Wars.
It is. It's Trash Wars.
Isn't there a show called No, what's the war show?
Storage Wars.
Oh. We should start Trash Wars.
That's basically Trash Wars. Sometimes you just find these golden nuggets inside of these trash things. I don't know where I'm going with that. Sometimes you just find
someone who's using it as a house. Just a homeless person in the storage unit.
Using it as a house.
You never know what you're gonna find. Storage Wars. Tuesday nights, 8/7 Central, 7. I don't know.
Well, that was sidetracking. And she's putting her kid on risk on bringing him onto the Dr. Phil show. I mean, have you seen what has happened to the kids that have been on Dr. Phil? Economically, some of them are doing fine, but based on this track record on Dr. Phil, your kid's gonna wanna start a bunch of trouble, get a fancy car, and move to Beverly Hills.
And everything they do is demeaning to women.
Jiggly, jiggly, I'm coming for the booty.
I have a love-hate for this B-roll that's going on. I mean, they're villainizing childish banter. He's 12. Of course he's gonna say dumb shit.
When my nephew is playing the video games, he's very rude and disrespectful to the people that he's playing online with.
Thank you! You didn't say anything!
He plays the game online with adults, and the language that they use is absolutely horrendous.
Don't let your kid play adult games, because guess what? Adults play adult games. If you don't want them to use adult language, don't let them play with adults. How is this so hard? Like, what is even going on? And this is so situational as well, because like, when I was growing up, I was playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, I was playing Halo, I was playing World of Warcraft. I had no problems, really. But I never locked myself in my room for 20 plus hours at the age of 12. So I feel like there's some underlying issues here that the parents really need to address that are not really related to these adult games. I feel like the adult games are more of an outlet for this child rather than the main problem.
CEO coming through.
I'm gonna kill you, beat the out of you, and piss off. And that's transferred over to his mom. When I tell him, watch your language, he'll tell me to shut the up and
Get out.
He will turn over furniture, he breaks dishes, he has basically destroyed his room.
And you're giving him that power by letting him do that. Like, are they actually trying to parent this kid, or are they just throwing holy water at him, hoping he's gonna make his bed and do his homework randomly?
Well, we tried everything.
Yeah, throws holy water on him, doesn't affect anything. Oh yeah, we did everything, guys.
Get Dr. Phil on the line.
Well, I guess our second option is Dr. Phil.
How would you like your death to be? Death by name?
these violent games have desensitized him from actual pain and death. He has been bullied. I am scared that he will take the behaviors that he's learned in the game and retaliate. He could become another school shooter.
Are you on national TV because you're worried about your son can become someone like Eric Harris from playing Fortnite? I love white moms in America and how they live in this bubble. And then when something inside of this bubble acts out, they automatically assume the worst of the situation and they blow it so far out of proportion, it just becomes laughable. Are you serious? I don't even know what to feel about this anymore. Like, what is going on?
This is something that I feel like I could deal with in 30 seconds or 3 hours, depending on how I approach this. But if you're so desperate, why did you not write in? Why did your sister write in 9 times?
I guess I'm just complacent to it. I'm used to it.
I feel like I know what's wrong with him. My question is, what's wrong with you? You have a 12-year-old child yelling, "Get in here, peasant. Bring me this." And what do?
I do it.
You do it. He locks you out of the house in the freezing rain and holds a sign up to the window. "I will let you in if you go get me Starbucks." And you go get it.
This is what happens when your kid plays Fortnite. How does this happen? I'm so confused. I hate this, but I love this. They wrote into Dr. Phil to get roasted on national television. But all right, let's meet the Fortnite gamer himself.
You play these games where you shoot people in these video games, right? Mm-hmm. And you're afraid that someday he might do that in the real world, right?
Yes.
How many guns are in your house?
Quite a few, but they are all locked up.
How many guns are in your house?
More than 50.
Wait, wait, she's joking. Are you serious? She's worried about her son doing something unthinkable with a firearm, yet he's the one playing with the plastic controllers, and she's the one that has enough firearms to arm a small platoon or something like that. This is absolutely madness. He's playing with a plastic controller. You're the one that's stockpiling firearms. Are you joking? I truly have a love-hate relationship with America, and I love how her sister is worried about the kid swearing on Fortnite, but she's not alarmed at all about how a single mom with one kid has more than 50 firearms in her house. What? It's kind of like her going, "Hey, I'm worried of my kid drowning. Oh, do you have a pool in your house?" No, we have about 50 in our house. We have 50 pools in our house. Oh, word. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if Dr. Phil was not being paid to be there right now, he would have gotten up and left the stage. I'm 100% sure of that.
He knew what was up. I like how he was like, "How many guns do you have?" And she's like, "A lot." He was like, "Oh my God, how many?" She's like, 50 plus. Caitlin Bennett's like, "Hell yeah."
Oh, it's so bad. It's too much for me. It's just way too much for me.
I want to know the explanation for why one person needs 50 plus guns. I need to know. I don't think I have 50 plus anything.
My husband was a collector.
You are concerned that you have a child that might jump from virtual reality to reality and shoot people, and you have over 50 guns, including assault rifles, in your house.
Yes.
Common sense alert.
That is something that we're trying to deal with. Those all were my husband's. You can't just...
Honestly, take them to any pawn shop, any store like that. Sell them. Use the extra money to cushion the family.
And look, there's all this stuff about, does playing violent video games translate to violence in the real world? The answer is no. There's absolutely no research whatsoever that suggests that playing violent video games translates to violent behavior in life. It just doesn't.
Thank you, Dr. Phil. No, but seriously, what do you guys think of this entire situation? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like on it. If you're new here, I welcome you to my channel. It would be awesome if you subscribed. I'm trying to hit 1 million subscribers before my birthday at the end of April, so any extra support would really be appreciated. And if you want to follow me outside of YouTube, you can find me as @Atozy on Instagram and Twitter. Links will be down in the description down below, but on that note, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Heard you had a lot to say. Now you don't really talk too much though. I've been running out these gates, but I'm not ever really late, no. Yeah, I've been seeing all these sights, been traveling. In my suitcase I pack light, I got my plans.